Duplication allows you to duplicate items using magical clay at higher levels. At higher skill levels, the amount of clay needed decreases. Some items cannot be duplicated, and some of them are really expensive too. So, like here with just one magical clay being used, it's not too bad. But I wouldn't duplicate anything here, the usable items, except if I can actually get up to it. The ultimate bombs here. Hopefully you haven't used these things before, so you should have at least some of them in your inventory. Hopefully you have at least one, because I think during the game you only get 2 of them. So this is probably the best item that we can get to actually send to weapons. The downside to this thing is that I believe it decreases your intelligence and your defense, but it ups your offense by a lot. So, and as you can see there, it takes 11 magical clays, so you can only upgrade these things one at a time. So the 2 next things, let's see. I would not go in and do any of these things, especially when you get the Slayer's Bangles, because it costs 7 magical clays to actually upgrade it, and you can buy most of the stuff that you want to get to actually build each individual thing, and I think the only thing you might have to use the magical clays for is if you're low on light gems, or yeah, I think it's light gems or it's thunder gems. But each individual gem only has 1, and you have to have 4 to make a Slayer's Bangle. So it's really easy. 4 magical clays versus 7. So but here are other items. You definitely want to upgrade your moonstones, because you're going to be needing quite a few of these things. I think initially when I went through, I had to upgrade about 9 of these things. So, what's the other one down here? Some of these ones you might think of like the Star Sapphire. However, even though these things are kind of hard to get, you can actually find these things. So, like the Moonstone, I think there's just one here in the game when you really need it. So you're gonna probably have to go and upgrade those things. It's the other one. Yeah. The other one is the Red Dragon Scale. The 3 I have here, even though you might think that this is a common drop with the enemies that we could get it from, I don't think that any of the enemies that I wanted to get Red Dragon Scales from actually drop this. I think the 3 that I have right now, I picked up in treasure chest, so this one is one you might want to think about. So, okay. The other one that you might want to think about using it for, this here on weapons. Oh, I thought I had it in my inventory, but I think I have it on buckets. The laser weapon. And I believe that one is 11 magical clays also. So here, like with the scumbag slayer, this one you definitely do not want to, because you can build these things on your own for far less. So you might also want to think about just building the laser suit instead of actually upgrading this thing with the magical clays, because you know, why do it? So because it's far cheaper to actually build these individually on your own. So you might want to actually go in and duplicate the 7-star cloak. Not here initially, because I'm not going to be using it right away, but I am gonna keep it in my inventory. So let's see. I think that was about it for these things. So yeah, I'll get into exactly which equipment and stuff that I'm gonna make right before I go take on Gabriel Celeste, because well, I really don't have to bother explaining it too much right now. So, and with the tri-emblems here, in the PlayStation 3 version, you cannot build super tri-emblems, I do not think. I know you can in the Xbox 360 version. To build a super tri-emblem in the Xbox 360 version, you have to find one with 8 things that you can actually send to it, and you synth 8 other tri-emblems that will upgrade it to a super tri-emblem, and you get like a whole bunch of better stuff than you know, just 4 things of 2 hits. So I think one of them is like a critical hit. The other one is like anti-paralysis or something like that. So it's really good. I don't know for 100% sure if they don't have it in the PlayStation 3 version. I went in and I tried to invent it a couple of times, and it just wouldn't take for me. So let's see. Yeah, get back into doing more stuff with it eventually later on. So as for the magical clays, they are really hard to find. I believe at least 2 of the mining stations in the Ian2 Sanctuary have them. However, they don't show up all the time there. So so you definitely want to go up there and hit those things if you can. So, but the better ones to do, let's see. Yeah, Bone Knights. Um, as far as I know, these are the only enemies that you have access to, at least regular enemies that will drop them, so. Um, the other good thing is that you can pick up a whole bunch of Broctates or Broctates, so. Um, let's see. Another thing. Oh, I was looking up on the recommendations that they have for building up your weapons and armor and stuff versus Gabriel Celeste. And in the Xbox 360 version, you can synth like I think it's potent defense seeds to armor, and then set that to either other armor or accessories or whatever, and you get a 20% defense boost. However, here in the PlayStation 3 version, they do not let that happen, so if you try to synth a potent defense seed to defense to armor or whatever, I think the max you can get is plus 8%, which really isn't that good or anything. You can do it if you're really worried about defense or whatever. Here in the PlayStation 3 version, the only way that you can get 20% boosted up, as far as I know, is to keep inventing different sorts of armor, and hope that one of them will actually have a 20% boost. But of course that really doesn't happen very often at all. So the other thing you could do is get Valiant Males, which have a 70% chance of blocking paralysis, and a 20% increase in defense, and send those. But the 70% paralysis one is in the first slot, and the 20% defense is in the second slot. So that doesn't help out too much, and the Valiant Male is kind of expensive to build. Not only if you just clone it with duplication, but if you actually build up your stuff. So I built 2 of those things. I am going to be putting it on my 2 main melee characters, but yeah. Yeah, I think that's about it for right now. If you guys have any questions between now and my next episode, feel free to ask and stuff. But I'm gonna sign out for now. This is episode 15. You've been watching Let's Play Star Ocean: The Last Hope, and I am gonna take a while to get ready for my fight here against Gabriel Celeste. So I will see you later.